Hola, what's happening? Buenos dias. Good morning, y'all. Another day, another day. Yeah, I'm out and about. Shit, I done been inside so long, I forgot I've been outside. Used to do this outside. You know what I mean? Used to do this all the time. And now I'm doing the other thing all the time. I gotta mix it up. I gotta do both. You won't see me very often. As of now, anyway. I'm not gonna say what the future holds, but you won't see me very often now with no suit and tie on. You know, it just is what it is. I made sure I have a couple suits, bought some suits, some nice clothes and shoes and things like that, to encourage myself to wear them and to go places where I need to wear them. But so far, it's been very few. It has been a few, but very few. I have to get more active with my entrepreneurial community, whatever. Get involved in some of those seminars and things. You know how it go. And man, I guess I have to make. I guess nothing. I may have to. I should make another channel or use one of the channels I already have. Maybe rename it. I'm not sure about that, but make that more for the Turo and the Airbnb, if I hadn't said that before. Because making that more about business. The G1 channel really was a music channel. The music and talk. It's always been a little bit of both, a combination of both. And to tell you the truth, I'm very happy, but I got back into the music when I was more involved in it because of the fact that I could, there's a lot of things available for free. Music, you get a lot of tracks, but you can't get your own unless you make your own. And I figured, why I could use those tracks, those general tracks, the shit that everybody else use, I could use my own. And I do both. That's just how I do it. And it works for me so far. I ain't been doing all that much, with that. Most of the stuff I put up don't have any music on it, But I was thinking, and say, like in the boxing game, MMA game, whatever, like you will never win on a split decision. You will never win on that. Almost never. I mean, man, you got to knock the champ out. If the guy got the title, the girl got the title, and they're the champ, you're not gonna beat them on a split decision. It's highly unlikely. They're gonna give it to the champ. It's too close. It's too close to call. Really, you can beat the shit out of the champ. If you don't knock the champ out, it's, man, still highly unlikely that you're gonna get it. Why am I saying that? That's, to me, it's relatable to this life, to the things that we don't understand, we don't want to accept. I think we understand it. Like the champ is the status quo. Let's just say, you're not gonna beat that status quo with no split decision. You gotta knock that motherfucker out. You gotta destroy it. That's it. That's the only way. Nothing else is gonna defeat the champ but defeating the champ. close don't count. Do you understand? So if there's X, Y, Z going on, you got to destroy X, Y, Z. You got to figure out a way to destroy the system, the killer cops. It ain't all of them. It ain't no fucking few bad apples. It's the system designed that way. But it ain't all of them. It ain't the entire system, but the system is designed to where they want that. They want and need that. It was made for that. It's made to keep people in check. And shit, a slave is a slave is a slave. Just like they started out having multiple, slaves, wasn't based on race. Well, it's like that now, but they have class. They still have class, even within the slave community. It is what it is. It's been built and made, and you know what I'm saying. So you got all that going on. All that's a factor. And I was just thinking, like, with that said, you sort of never know where nobody's coming from, because you never know where their loyalties lie. As I be saying, sometimes, a lot of times, whatever, how do you, determine how often I say it, let me know. But, how racist are you? Check out Jane Elliott, Man, look, I can't remember everything and be rattling off facts, and some of that shit don't even matter anyway, as I be saying all the time. But check out Jane Elliott, for example. I'll send you to some white people. Tim Wise. There's dozens of others, black people, that I could name as those people, as Tim Wise say anyway. Everything he's saying, he learned from black people. He's just repeating it because it seems to go down easier coming from somebody white than for somebody black. But I play my part, you play your part, we all play our part in it. We gotta make some come-ups. We just do what we do. We build shit, we create shit, we participate. We're scientific, we're artistic, we're whatever, and we do whatever for the better humanity. All of our shit betters humanity. And, we get credit, we get our little accolades, we get credits, awards, certificates, medals, whatever. And acknowledgement in the back of the newspaper or something. I mean, it is what it is, because we don't realize even the significance of that shit, certain things, until, when you create a thing for a thing, such as a thing to make cell phones work, or to make GPS work, or to make whatever work, the internet, satellites. It don't get connected until it get connected, until the big picture's there, until we're using it. And that's way down the line. That's a year later. That's 12 months later. That's 24 months later. That's 5 years down the road. Ain't nobody don't remember this person invented that, and ain't nobody putting that out there like that. Like, if we don't put them on a pedestal, our black brothers and sisters that make these accomplishments, nobody ain't gonna put them on a pedestal. I will say that. We got to put them on that pedestal like they put their people on a pedestal. That would be one thing. I feel it would make a difference. It makes a difference. We got to let it be known. Man, I had this thing, this list. I used to have it in the barbershop when I found, I think I got it out of Ebony. Jet, I don't think it was Jet, but Ebony or something like that, right? And it had 100 black inventions. So I copied it, printed it out, laminated that shit, put it on the wall. whatever. Old school shit, I had to do different things. Like nowadays, you just print out, go online, da da da, print the same thing out like it ain't no thing. This is a long time ago. But man, them 100 inventions, keeping in mind that's a long time ago. All that shit still be, every last one of them is still in use today in one form or another form. Most of it just like that. Ain't no new fucking horseshoe. Ain't no new railroad spike. You know what I mean? Some things it is a railroad tire or a tire. Some things is what it is. You can make rims and different shit like that. But the basic shit, that the workings, the gears, the mechanical things, it's something, all right? It's something. It's just is what it is, and it's like that until they change it. Maybe one day they will, but they ain't changed it yet. The way needles work, the way blood flows through tubes and needles, that haven't changed. It's the same shit. They're using the same procedures, those gas masks. It's the same thing. Like, but they don't promote this, Like I say, if we don't put them on the pedestal, they ain't gonna be put on the pedestal. And we need to be like, it's deeper than building fucking pyramids. Yeah, we did all that. But like right now, shit going on right now. This shit wouldn't be possible without some of us. I wouldn't even be able to make this video and put this up the same way. And it's so much about this right here that wouldn't be possible without us. Not to mention digging the cobalt out the fucking ground, out them caves and mines and shit. Yeah, so we need that knockout. We need a knockout punch. We got to get that knockout. We getting it. We getting there. I mean, it's a lot of pain and misery all in between, but man, we kicking that ass. We making strides and strides and strides, and it's hard to deny shit when it's right in your face, and it's getting more and more in that face, and that we getting in the ass, Yeah, that's what's up. But backtracking a little, like I said, I never know, well, how racist are you? When I'm speaking to people, when I'm walking by people, when I'm living around people, when you're encountering people, interacting with them, how racist are you? If I speak to you and you don't speak back, is because you're just having a bad day, because you're just an asshole, or are you a racist asshole having a bad day? Like, it's hard to fucking tell. And that shit is so fucked up. Because this colorism, everywhere around the world, let me keep talking about that. Like, we letting them play us like that. All of us. Yeah, I'm going to claim all of y'all motherfuckers, even though y'all don't claim us. You're black. You're black, baby. We're all brown. The fucking brown people, yellow people. Motherfucker, most black people are brown and yellow and tan and any fucking color that you would name, besides white. And we got some of that too. Because of y'all, though, because of them. Not y'all. I don't think too many y'alls is on here. But because of them. So don't come with that shit. Like, that's the games that they play. So if we got all that within us, and I look at Indian people and they look just like, shit, bitch, you darker than my sister. Way darker. Way, way, way darker. Shit, even some of y'all that's light is fucking way darker than my sister, than my father. Yeah, so I know about colorism, like we all do firsthand. We all experience it, whether you may ignore it or not, or whatever, all in how you handle it, I guess. Fuck, ain't a lot you can do about what a motherfucker, another person think, how they feel about themselves and about others based on what society has enforced and reinforced and put in us all from kindergarten on up. As Jane Elliott says, shit, if you're not a racist and you are educated by this school system, then you wasn't paying attention. If you live in America and you ain't a racist, then you're not paying attention. Would you sleep? How could you not be? It's impossible. And they put that shit all over the world so we can have hate and self-hate on top of their hate. Like, so we can do it for them. We can do the work for them. Right? And don't talk about the women. Are they doing the work for them? Like, for real they are. For real. They doing the work that they don't, like, they are working for the slave master. The black women are working for them. They're doing a better job than they could ever do at because it's like the same thing. It's the same thing. We want, like we just doing it. We want y'all, they just take the slave title off it and everything goes the same. But they get paid off of everything. They get paid off of child support, off of this, off of that, off of every misery, off of food stamp, off of motherfuckers buying their food with the government food stamps. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the games up in this shit is so deep and complex. Man, I need all kind of slides and presentations and PowerPoint shits to point this shit out. And it's gonna lose you, This is a dirty fucking game. Very deceptive, very dirty. And they're using them the same way. Breed, have as many babies as possible. We need more slaves. So you're like, the most slave in jail, they can get the most out you for the least. But you're still a slave on the outside. So it's like, what kind you gonna be? Now, of course, just like in the old days, you could get free. You could buy your freedom for whatever that's worth, because somebody could always walk up sooner or later and rip them papers up, and have your ass 12 years of slave around this bitch. Talking about I ain't black and shit. You can get that nigga wake up call. So that's where I'm at, but and it's only so much you can do by yourself. And that's also how they got us all by ourselves. And it's hard to link up with people. It's hard to trust people, hard to know who to trust. It's hard to trust people. You trust somebody at your own risk, because they may just stab you in the back. So all that is true, but somehow we got to work through that to be able to get some things done, Somehow, some way, we got to put all that shit aside and figure out how to make some real life things happen for real. Because, man, there's no choice. So I'm willing. I am willing to work with people, but I've been put this shit out. I done put this shit out to family, to friends. I done said it to people. I'm saying it now. I'm saying it to whoever looking at this. You family, friend, foe, whatever. Fuck all that. Let's do something. Make shit better. It's gotta get better. It's the only way we can build up Out here, like you in New Orleans, they got limited land. They ain't no new land coming. You know, they got to test shit down to build some shit up. Out here, man, they got trees and land for sale. Like it ain't no tomorrow until it's gone. And I suppose when it's gone, it's gone. But right now, it can be got. They got for sale signs on shit. I'm just gonna keep pushing forward with it. Keep pushing forward with it. I gotta do more. And like I said, the other channel is coming. That I ain't doing enough. I'm you know, in some regards, I'm overworking, and some, you know, it's just getting it together. Starting something that no one has done before, man, and then I put this shit on there talking about ain't no blueprint. Then they're gonna talk about somebody gonna have some ad talking about they got a blueprint. But a lot of that shit's bullshit. I don't have no problem with people helping people because that's part of my goal. But when you got 1,000, you know, like I just keep seeing your commercial, keep seeing your commercial, keep seeing your commercial, keep seeing your commercial. If you're doing the thing and you're making money off the thing, seeing like the main thing shouldn't be selling the thing, it should be doing the thing. That's the tip off that you doing more selling the thing than you are doing the thing. Come on, man. That's what that say to me. You know, if you selling program, selling a home buying program to people, maybe I got it wrong. I guess, you know, you make an ad, you put your money in it, and you put it out there. You put it out there. Fuck, you still doing your thing. But if you making most of your money doing that, it seems like I just wouldn't be seeing that in that way. Because you spending money, something ain't right with it. So that's all I'm saying. They come with the blueprint. I've bought some shit. Stuff is worth buying and investing in. Invest because it's an investment in yourself. However, I done bought stuff that's pretty much worthless. Like, I didn't do it because it wasn't complete. It's incomplete. It's shit that's just there, but it's not substantial enough for me to put it together and make it work. And with that, some of that, I guess you get what you pay for. I mean, I ain't spending the money on it. It's too cheap. All that. But it wasn't, it's supposed to be what it's supposed to be, regardless of the amount of money spent on it. And shit, they'll repackage it and the same thing will be 10 times as much money. I'm just saying. Shit is real. Okay, so maybe more later. That's what's on my mind right now. Boom, that's what I'm putting out right now. Peace.